Hi, welcome to the .NET Core Blazor series. In the previous video, I was completed the Blazor server, and uh, in the last video, I was implemented the Blazor authorization and authentication. So in this, now I have to move the Blazor WebAssembly. So before move to the Blazor WebAssembly, we need to know about what is the Blazor WebAssembly and why we use the Blazor WebAssembly. So nowadays to develop the data-driven web application, we need two things. So one thing is the server-side development, and the other thing is the client-side development. So when we look at about the server-side development, so server-side development use the server-side programming like C Sharp, Java, and PHP, etc. So we need to handle any server-side implementation. We use these languages. Mostly these three languages are used, and there are many other server-side languages. So when we talk about the client-side development, so we use the JavaScript framework such as React, Angular, Vue, and jQuery, etc. So these are the two things when we develop any applications. So uh, to work on any project we need two things and we need to handle the client side and server side development uh, separately. So C sharp now has reduce. We can use the C sharp for the both side, both client side and server side development. And this is possible because use of the ASP.NET Core Blazor. So Blazor make this things easy, or we can say that make the process easy to work on the two different development approaches. So we can use the Blazor technology or framework. Uh, so using the Blazor framework, we can use C Sharp code for the server side development and the client side development. So just move to the WebAssembly. So WebAssembly is a single page framework for building interactive client side web apps with .NET. So we can develop the single page application using the Blazor WebAssembly. So it is a web framework which is developed by the Microsoft, and it allows developer to build interactive web application using C sharp code, C sharp instead of the JavaScript. So as is written that we can use C# for the client side and the server side development, and we don't need to write any client side code to run our application in the browser. So Blazor WebAssembly enable developer to run code directly in the browser. So, as mentioned, C Sharp can be used for the both server side and the client side development. So we don't need to any other languages. So our code will be directly done in the uh, browser. So all the latest browser are support this. Blazor structure. So Blazor WebAssembly enable developer to run .NET Core directly in the browser. So Blazor WebAssembly application are typically built using the ASP.NET Core framework and can be hosted on any web server. So Blazor any project which is developed in the Blazor WebAssembly or Blazor server, we can deploy our code on any server like Windows server, Linux servers, any other. So it's a sport cross platform. So we don't need it is not the platform specific. So it can work offline and can take the advantage of browser capabilities like local storage. So Blazor WebAssembly provides an alternative approach to web development. allowing developers to use C Sharp and the .NET ecosystem to build rich and interactive web applications that run directly in the browser. So, to run our application, Blazor application in the browser, we don't need any third-party libraries. So our application will be directly run in the browser. So thanks for watching the video. And if you have any question, you can put your question in the comment box.